I'm Fox 4's Elise Chingari here at the Marriott Sanibel, where my photographer Kevin and I were standing right here a year ago when Hurricane Ian hit and devastated much of our area here in Southwest Florida. So this week we came back here to talk with the hotel and see about all the progress that's been made within this year. Walking in 1 year later, no alarms going off, doors now intact, as I sat down to speak with the hotel about that day. The front doors completely lifted up when we were here, and the employees here, the hard workers, were trying to hold that down literally for the life of them because we know how bad it could have been. I know a lot of people were asking when they saw that video, what would have happened? Can you explain to people how this building has so much glass in the back and how scary it could have been if that air could have gotten in more?
So what a lot of people don't understand is that when either a window or something like that breaks, it breaks the vacuum that happens in a hotel. So you could be on the 12th or 11th floor, and as soon as something like that blows, you'd be able to feel all the air just kind of suck right out.
1 year later, and noticeable work that's been taking place around the clock ever since September 28th, 2022, when the hotel says more than 15 feet of water completely damaged the hotel, as before and after pictures play in the lobby to show guests the destruction of Hurricane Ian. I know that you left for the hurricane, but when you came back, what were your first thoughts when you saw the damage?
Tears filled up my eyes. I sat right here on the pool deck for a good 30 minutes by myself and just cried because there was a lot of uncertainty about, was this place ever going to open up again? Was I going to have a job?
Till this day, a topic that Anne-Marie says is still difficult for many employees and guests to talk about.
It's been difficult trying to get people back to work or get them in the right frame of mind.
The work has been around the clock ever since.
Walls on the inside of the building that got blown out, roofs caved in. There was so much debris flying that it busted those windows open, ceilings that fell in. As a matter of fact, the day after the hurricane, I walked by one of the walls and there was a saw, like a saw blade, just right in the wall. That flew from our engineering department, which is on the lowest level of our hotel.
Millions of dollars worth of extensive damage.
The landscaping beautification that we've done was roughly $4.5 million. Guessing the marina is probably close to $250,000.
Work still continues today, not only for the hotel, but nearby homes as well.
Many of our neighbors on both sides of us, the condo associations, are still not open yet, either because they don't have power or they're still fighting with, insurance company too and FEMA to get certain things built.
Hardest thing for you to see through all this?
The loss of the employees that I've worked so long here with that haven't come back. I think there's a new appreciation for what needs to go in when a hurricane is coming. They're unpredictable. You just never know. So it's always best to be prepared.
I hope this story shows you exactly everything that we saw a year ago and all of the progress that's being made here. The hotel also wants you to know that they are open. All of the carpeting has been replaced. Much of this building has been repainted, and they say they will be back to 100% the way they were before Hurricane Ian within the next month. Here at the Marriott Sanibel, Elise Chingari, Fox 4.